My name is Barbara Williams. I'm the Mobile Marketing Global Capability Lead for Microsoft. Part of my responsibility is to drive organizational capability in the area of mobile marketing. And for me, that means developing opportunities for organizational learning that allow our marketers to not only learn about digital and mobile marketing, but to experience digital and mobile marketing. One of the things that I do to address this need for organizational learning is to execute an annual mobile marketing summit. And for this event, we bring in speakers externally as well as internally to come and teach and share best practices and how-to with our mobile marketers. We executed this event in 2010, and it was pretty successful. We had a number of attendees who came to Redmond or who were in Redmond and attended the event and got great feedback. But one of the things that we learned is that for people who attended in person, they wanted to have access to the content afterwards because it was so much and there was so much that they could do with it. They wanted to have access later. And then we also got feedback that there were a number of marketers outside of Redmond and outside of the US who also wanted access to that content. And so we needed to think for this year, how can we extend and expand our offering so that we can accommodate both of those requests? And the result was that we decided to do a virtual event or a hybrid event where we had an in-person and a virtual component that allowed for remote attendees and that actually extended the life of the event beyond the live event day, but for weeks and months after. One of the key steps in developing a hybrid event is very early on to choose the right partner, the right vendor to work with to actually make it all happen. For us at Microsoft, we actually went through a procurement process of reviewing hundreds of RFIs and RFPs to look at who are the best service providers in this area of virtual events. We actually narrowed the list down, and I selected Social27 to partner with for the annual Microsoft Mobile Marketing Summit. A number of reasons for that. When I look at their offering, it actually took real-world behaviors that are prevalent with Facebook-type behaviors and Foursquare, location-based, all these other things that are growing very rapidly in the real world, and brought it into this closed environment so that we could create our own closed discussion and virtual community, essentially, using all of these behaviors that people are getting accustomed to using or want to try out. And what a way to try it out was in a safe environment where you're actually learning something as well. So all of those aspects, the fact that you can earn points, check in, have badges and booths and live stream content and rate the content and rate the speakers, that level of social engagement was something that I didn't see as readily across the others. The other point that was really special about Social27 was the mobile piece. Of course, with this being a mobile event, we wanted to be able to extend that experience to the mobile device. And they were one of the only vendors that actually were actively planning and launched their mobile application along with this event. So there were some critical pieces for me, is the social, the video, and the mobile integration that's already baked into the solution that made it very turnkey for me. It's very easy in terms of how I could execute and integrate my content into it. And then also how other sponsors were able to just provide a link to their video or provide a link to their Facebook page and create this really robust social engagement experience on the virtual platform. So working with Social27 was actually a really great experience. I found that I was not only buying a technology solution that could meet my business needs, but that they also brought out-of-the-box creative ideas and really had a vested interest in the success of the event all up. That was a great partnership, and it really helped the event to be all that it could be and to extend those ideas into the virtual environment in new ways that we were just starting to learn about in the external marketplace, let alone within these types of internal events. So it was a great partnership, and I really appreciate the hard work that they put into it. And I think the strategic thinking and the creative process that they combine along with the technology solution really makes them a strong partner. So as a result, the hybrid event was very successful. We realized about 500% growth versus the previous year, and the response from attendees actually improved from the previous year because they had these virtual engagement tools that really made it fun and interactive for them. So we reached a broader number of people and had deeper experiences that were positive. So it was a win-win on every front, and it continues because the virtual event platform is still live.